Hey, happy Saturday. Happy free comic book day. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. I was over on the CBiz channel watching him live. And if I finish early, I might jump over there and hang out with him a little bit too. He is a great community member doing a live stream from his LCS for free comic book day. Really cool stuff. So if you don't know CBiz, you're not following CBizzle, you're missing out. Just ask me for the link on Instagram. I will hook you up. Or if one of my moderators knows and has that link, they can drop it as well, because CBiz is a great guy. But happy Saturday. I don't know if you're going to your shops. I don't know if you're going to go see Thunderbolts in the movie theaters. That just came out and everybody's talking about how great it is. So I'm excited to eventually catch that movie, but I have not seen it yet. So lots of things for me to look forward to. We'll see if I can fit them in. Busy weekend as usual. Hope your weekend is going well. Let's talk a little bit about what we're doing today. Obviously, I'm going to be going through stuff that I've been reading lately, stuff that I've been watching lately. That's always the norm. But I've also got an unboxing, and it's the first Saturday of the month, which means I am spinning the wheel to give away my monthly prize to channel members. So I will be doing that here momentarily. That's going to be going down. So lots of good things going on. If you were here last night, I was doing a live stream talking about fantasy novelist Sarah J. Maas and her novel Air of Fire. I had some awesome homies like this gentleman on the show last night. Late night for him. I know it was like midnight his time. So appreciate all those the East Coasters joining the West Coast for the evening. It was very fun. So yeah, today's giveaway is the channel member giveaway. I'm gonna share the first round of prize wheels that I have to spin here. Let me present one of those. Let's see, which wheel am I doing? This wheel. So these are the folks that two of them will be added to the main prize wheel. We got Cliff, we got Chaos and Comics, we got Fable, Rod, Stu, Derek, Conlon with 2 C's. I don't know what happened there. Perry and Brian LCS. Those gentlemen are eligible. So I'm going to shuffle their names a couple of times and spin it 2 times. I'm going to add 2 of the folks from this list to the main prize wheel to see if they win the monthly giveaway. And firstly, we're going to have Cliff. Is that Cliff? It's Chaos. So I'm going to hide him. I'm going to move him off of the wheel. He is hidden now. I'm going to shuffle it 2 more times. Boom, boom. We're going to add some Chaos to my other main wheel, as is common around here, I guess. And Stu. It looks pretty clear. All right, so I will stop sharing this one, and I'm going to add Stu, and I'm going to add Chaos to my main prize wheel. Then we'll spin that a little later in the show. Thanks to those 2 guys for joining up onto the channel member side. So there we go. Now let's check a look and see who's in our chat so far. We got Park Place Properties. That's I'm getting Monopoly vibes on that. Although my dad lives on Park Place, so it's kind of funny. I was like, oh, did dad get a new channel name? I don't know what's going on, but thank you. Yes, I hit 3,000 subscribers just last week, and this coming Friday, the 9th, I'm doing the big channel giveaway. And if you want to know what I'm giving away, watch for a video dropping on Monday. I will go through every single prize I'm going to be giving away and how you can win some of those fun things. But mostly it's just leave some comments and hang out in the chat Friday, and you'll have a real good shot. What is going on, Southern Comic Geek? Jason's in the chat. What's going on? He says, mixed up on his times again. I was a couple minutes late. I was prepping my prize wheels and listening to CBizzle. Got a little distracted. It happens. What's up, Coach Vic? Happy Saturday to you, Vic. I hope you're doing something fun. Maybe watching some playoff, some basketball. There's some good games going on, I hear. Some good stuff happening. Great show last night. Yes, it was a lot of fun, Paul. I appreciate you hanging out with us and informing us, because he is far deeper in the Sarah Maas universe than us, and well-informed gentleman. What is going on? Tony Oldwolf's in the chat. What's going on? Kate saying hi. She's got her prom tonight. Yeah, this is the Saturday Morning Comics. You know, the show that you used to regularly appear on. Look, you're just on a poster over here on the wall. Yeah. Oh. Me, and that's you, and then that's your sister. You got to be Captain Britain.
I like it.
Kate's got prom tonight, so she's got a friend coming over in a few hours. They're gonna do hair. They're gonna get all gussied up. Are you nervous?
Kinda, yeah.
Excited?
Kinda.
We made French toast this morning. Oh, Jack wants to join? Now we're talking. Now it's a show. Kids are back. John's Comics with kids, and I got kids. Sit down, Jack.
Oh, what's up?
This is my nephew, Jack. Let me see if I can get him a little bit better. Hey, there he is. I'll get rid of Tony's name. What is going on?
Nothing much, you know.
How are the French toast this morning?
They're very good. Very good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
French toast, strawberries. Good start to the day.
Yeah, it was a very good start today.
And then last night,
Nice and filled.
Spider-Man.
Homecoming.
How did that go down?
It was good. It
Yeah?
was good.
I mean, you've seen it before.
I mean, I've seen it before, so I wasn't that surprised. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was big
So
plot twist.
what are you guys doing now? What are you looking for? Are you looking for the cat?
Yeah, we were
Oh.
looking
Yeah.
for Mama.
Oh, she's probably hiding from you guys in my room.
Bro, she's so fake. I'll look for her.
Goodbye.
All right. Thanks, Jack. Okay, gang. There you go. Kids do appear on this show from time to time. I swear. It's not fake news. It just happens when you least expect it. They just jump right in. So there you go. Let's see here. Southern Comic Geek says kids grow up too fast. Here's some money for some memories from yesteryear. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you, sir. He wants the me party. All right, I got you, buddy. Let's do the me party. Here it is with Kate. This is Kate way before her junior prom.
Me party. A party for myself. I'm having a me party, and I need nobody else.
That's the same kid. That's the same kid. Here she is doing a hula dance. Yeah. Crazy facts that kids grow up too fast. Thank you, Jason, for the super chat. Very appreciated, man. And yeah, it's going to be one of those days here at the house where we're kind of questioning how quickly life is going by. And now you got kids going to junior proms and teenagers everywhere. Jack is over here because we're taking him and Charlie, since Kate's off the prom, we're going to go see Hamilton tonight. So tonight is the rest of us going to check out an amazing show traveling through Orange County here. And so we're going to be at Hamilton. I've seen it live. Jack has seen it live, but the other ladies have not. So it'll be the first chance for a lot of them. Candace is in the chat. Happy Saturday, Candace. I don't know if you're hitting up any shops for free comic book day in your area. Let us know what's going down. Rod the Rican is in the chat. What is going on, my brother? He is such an awesome community member and always dropping new content. Whoop, I missed Ian there. What is going on, Ian? Happy Saturday to you. Julie is wishing Kate a great time. Thank you all for sending the best wishes for her prom. She's very excited. It's been all that she's been thinking about. Mine's going to college next year. I'm still a year away from that, Ian. So I'm two Ians now in the chat, but yes, Tacoma, I'm still a year away from that. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. You can see that bullet slow motion coming your way, right? Kind of concerning, kind of troubling. So let's do an unboxing, gang. I got this. I bought this from Dan's Comics, who I met when I was up in Portland, Dan's X-Men Comics. And he posted that he had a bunch of books that he had recently gotten back from CGC, I believe, and was trying to sell. And I was like, well, I want to buy all of them, but I can't afford all of them. Let's talk about this one, because it's a book that I care a lot about. And in fact, if I can open it here, you could argue it's a book that I already have 3 times. I've got 3. Yes, count them 3 times, 3 copies. Ooh, look, he's got like reinforced corners to protect the slab in here. Because yes, spoiler, this is a slabbed comic. So we got a slab in here. There's 2 Ians. I know, unacceptable. Says Candace is going to some shops later. Needs that Universal's Monsters and the Archie. Okay. So she is prepped for her trip to the LCS. Most of mine are out of the house. Grandkids now. Oh my goodness. Jason. That's unacceptable news, my friend. I don't know how I feel about that. Can I get into this sucker? Dan packaged this incredibly well. So well that I'm having trouble getting into it. Look. Come on, buddy. There we go. Every time I think I got it, I got another layer. Does CGC have a long turnover time? I think it's gotten better. But I don't know how good it's gotten. If anybody has more direct information than I do. Okay, now we got some pull tabs. That should make this next section a little easier. Still going. Look at all the pull tabs. I love pull tabs. Pull tabs are life. And then I saved the blue tape for another day. Okay. Still going here. Boom. All right. Oh, he added something else on top. He put a raw book in here, and I realized to show you that I already own this book. I realized I need to open this box right here. Let's see. Here it is. All right. So I've got this book twice now. Here's the one I just got from Mr. Dan. Oh, baby. Yes. Okay, so this is one of my favorite X-Men covers ever. Also, the fact that you throw in Black Widow and Captain America in here. I mean, come on, gang. This cover is absolute fire. And then I love the story inside. This is a great X-Men story. It's almost like a little one-shot story where it like jumps around in time. You get to see a younger Logan before he was Wolverine and kind of bumming around. And he bumps into Cap and a very, very young Natasha. And then you get to see a more modern era story with them, and the way they're interacting has changed. I just love the time travel almost of it all. Great book. Super pumped to have this. And he threw in a little goodie on top. I have not looked yet. Ooh, a New Mutants book that I don't know. Oh, the first Elixir. I don't know this character. I don't know why I don't know. I'm usually pretty good on my X-Men. Anybody want to update me on Elixir? Thank you for throwing this in, though, Dan. Definitely a book I do not have. I feel like I might know Elixir under another name. Sometimes they change their names. So this is New Mutants number 5 by De Philippis. All right. I don't know this. So this is an era when I definitely was not reading X-Men. So that's going to be an update for me. But yeah, I already own that book. Because here's my 9.6. And you're like, well, that's a nice upgrade. This is actually a second printing. So I have a second print 9.6, a first print 9.8, and then I also have a raw newsstand and a raw directed it. I think I have 4 of these. I think I have 4 copies of this book now. So there you go. A little bit of one of my favorite comics in the X-Men run. Easily it's hard with Jim Lee, so many great covers, but I think it's my favorite Jim Lee from the time when he was doing Uncanny. Such a great cover and such an unusual X-Men cover in that you're getting all of these wonderful characters together, right? Which they don't often appear on covers together. So that's a cool crew to have there. Yeah. So great. Oh, yeah. So Claremont, Jim Lee, 1990. Yeah, exactly. 1990. So where was I? I was in junior high. Right. So there you go. That was the big book I got for myself a couple of weeks ago. And shout out to Dan's X-Men. He's on Instagram. He's got great comics for sale. You can check him out. He lives in Portland. He hung out with Charlie and I. We got breakfast together when we were in Portland. Really good dude. Rod saying he's got to go. Going to try to get some books and hang with the wife. Got it. Good call, sir. Good call. Let's see. Did I miss anybody else? The Elixir cover is an odd one. It is. It's an odd one. It's an odd one. I don't know if that's her. Is that Elixir? I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. So there you go. Something to add to the mix. Let's talk about this month's giveaway. So I'm giving away a Grommets signed by Brian Posehn, one of the writers of the Grommets comic book. This series is 1 issue away from being complete. I believe the final issue comes in June. So I got this signed when I was at WonderCon. It says Skate or Die. I'm giving that away to a channel member. I got a Frank Cho variant for Catwoman here. Fantastic cover. And I've got a Poison Ivy #1, a series that I absolutely love. And I've got several now of this cover of issue #1. So I thought I'd throw that in. And then I'm going to let the winner choose from my trade paperback collection, which is getting extreme. If you want a little glimpse into that corner of the room here, all of those trade paperbacks down there. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them down there. There are a ton. The middle section are indies. the left is DC, the right is Marvel, and the pile on the floor is all the different ones I'm adding in. So there's a mix of all kinds of things down there. So yeah, that is what I'm giving away this month today when I spin this next wheel that I'm gonna spin right now, gang. So let's share that list of names here. Where are you at? My randomizer wheel. Here we go. And the names on this one are X11 Bravo, JP, we got Bearded Comic Bro, we got Old Wolf, we got Zarabinski Pulp Media, and he has won this. I've only been doing this a handful of months. He's won twice already, so watch out for him. Impressed Comics, that's my man Matt and Clemson. Coach Vic is on here. JG, we got Magic Lasso, Ariel Red, Rob Boswell, and Daymares. They're all on there twice because they're members of the Book Club Coalition, so they're up on another tier. And then we just added Stu and Chaos and Comics. So I'm going to shuffle that a bunch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times because I'm doing 9 giveaways next Friday. So lots of chances to win. So let's spin it and win it and see who is getting this month's prize. I still have to ship last month's prize. That's the sad part about it. Oh, it's almost Chaos, but it is JG, I think. Oh, JG. I'm going to stop sharing that. So JG Comics is the winner. Congrats to you, JG. I'm going to hit you up on Instagram. Hopefully I can find you over there. I think I follow you on Instagram and make sure that I can send these all out to you and ask you what kind of trade paperbacks you want. So let's talk a little bit about what I've been watching. Charlie's been getting me into Supernatural, and we've been watching that TV series. And you might be like, John, that's a very old show. Why are you finally getting around to it? It never clicked on my radar with my wife and I, so we never got into it. We were never watching it. And then somehow Charlie stumbled on it, and she got basically 1 season deep in Supernatural. And then she told me, hey, I'm watching this. You should watch it too. And I was like, well, I have never seen it. So let's go back and start at the beginning. And so we went back. We're now like 3-4 episodes in and very entertaining. And I was telling my friend Carlito Classico, it reminds me a ton of X-Files. In fact, it's the most X-Files like of a show that I've found, mostly because the focus is the chemistry of the 2 lead characters, and they're dealing with supernatural things that they both aren't sure how to manage, right? And the episodes are a very Monster of the Week vibe. They seem to have an ongoing plot, but there's lots of like individual plots each week. So yeah, definitely Supernatural gives me all the feels of of X-Files. So if you're an X-Files fan like me, it might be a show that you want to check out because it gives you that same sensibility, right? We got Kenneth Bird in the chat. What's going on, Kenneth Bird? Good to see you, my friend. We are hanging out here in Free Comic Book Day. I know a lot of people heading to the shops, a lot of people hanging out in their shops. I hope you're getting some good deals. I might try to swing by my LCS if it's not a madhouse, but I generally feel like it's a little crazy and it's hard to get in. And I don't know that I love the crowds, so it kind of freaks me out. Coach Vic says he loved that show. I'd love to hear your thoughts, man. I somehow just never got on the train, and now it's crazy how long that show was on. Is it like 17 seasons or something crazy? Somebody tell me how many seasons, because it's long. I don't know why I haven't watched that yet. I'm a Charmed and Buffy girl, all right, but I probably enjoy that too. Similar vibes. Yeah, I think it's probably more the guy version of Buffy, right? I think not a lot of female characters on Supernatural because its focus is the 2 brothers, the Winchester brothers. But yeah, for me, I tried Buffy and I could never get into it. I only got a little ways. I know I probably should have gotten a little deeper into when it really clicked. So that one I need to give another shot. But it's all more with a show that goes on that long. I usually need someone else to be willing to like power through it with me, right? So if the whole family is like, nah, we're not interested in it, I'm probably not going to get very far on my own. But with something like this, with Charlie driving the wheel saying, yeah, we got to watch Supernatural, I tend to get a little further into that series for sure. Perry's in the chat. What's going on, Perry? He says Supernatural is goated. So good. I honestly, this is my first time watching it. Commander P is in the house. Is that what we're calling it? We're not calling him that now, right? He didn't like gain military rank, right? I don't know about this. I don't know about this name. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm questioning a lot of decisions now. I'm going to share what's going to be coming up on the channel. I'm going to be diving back into Brian Michael Bendis's Daredevil. So, as Jabroni would say, Mr. Magoo knows Kung Fu. I'm going to be reading the final arcs to finish out Bendis's Daredevil. Great series, and I'm going to be reviewing it probably at the end of May somewhere. So you'll catch another live stream with the JP and I talking Daredevil. Very entertaining. If you have not read Daredevil, it's a nice jumping on point. Is the Bendis era? I think it's worth that time if you've never tried it out. What streaming service was Supernatural on? It's not Hulu. Was it Netflix? It might have been Netflix. There you go. Oh, Perry says it's on Netflix. Yeah, there it is. Okay, good. I trust Perry. He's streaming a lot more than me. So yeah, I'm going to be reading Daredevil. I think I've got a couple more trades for 100 Bullets that I'm working through as well. And that's stuff that I'm doing with JP for the most part. And then we decided last night, Bearded Comic Bro and I are going to be reading Fourth Wing, where we're moving away to a different author for the next volume in the Beards and Bourbon series. So our next fantasy novel is going to be The Fourth Wing. I hear very good things about it, although Greg seems to think he's heard mixed reviews, which kind of stuns me. So I'm looking forward to it either way. Bronze Page saying, I just seen The Wolf Man with Julia Garner. I usually review movies on IG, but this one, just don't bother. All right. One to avoid. Thanks to Terry. I appreciate you, sir. But you need the Blu-ray because Netflix changes music? That's not. See, and that's the hard part about TV shows of a certain time frame. Before music rights were, negotiated for streaming. So a lot of shows are going through this problem, which is why there's shows that you're like, why can't I catch this show? And that's the reason. There it is. Actual Dracula. Adrian's in the chat. What's going on, Drac? The Charmed box sets have the original music, which is a big part of the show. Netflix changed the music. It doesn't hit the same. There it is. Coach Vic says he's in on The Fourth Wing. Have you read any of them? Do you own any of them, Vic? Let me know. Because Greg and I bought the first book, have not started it yet, but now we've both agreed we're going to make that our next novel that we're reading. So there it is. And yeah, you mean you're preaching to the choir here, Perry. Absolutely. DVD, Blu-ray, comic books, omnibus. Yeah, I'm a physical media knucklehead. Even video games. I still got all my original Nintendo, N64, Wii. I got all the physical media games as well. I'm not doing a lot of computer gaming these days. It's all physical gaming, but I don't play a ton either. I don't use them as much as I probably should. I think I've even got my GameCube. Got the Nintendo GameCube. So I got a lot. I'm a Nintendo guy, as you can tell. There you go. How's that? We'll put it that way. All right. So I'm gonna be wrapping this up here in a little bit because it's a busy day here. We got junior prom for Kate. We got Hamilton for me tonight with Charlie and my wife and Jack. We got free comic book day, maybe doing all that stuff. The book is in his queue. All right. So if you want to move it to the top of your list, Coach Vic, you can join Greg and I for a little Court of Beards and Bourbon. If you would like to chat about it when you're finished, I'll keep track of where you're at as we go through. You'll probably see me posting about it. So be ready for that. So what else was I going to be doing? I think that was pretty much it. I want everybody to have a great weekend. Yeah. It was a shorter show today. Too many things going on in life these days. It's just busy, but I appreciate hanging out with you guys. I appreciate you, everybody, coming by, even though I know there's a lot of stuff going on for you. This weekend was free comic book day and good new movies hitting theaters like Sinner and Thunderbolts. Lots of good things out there. But I hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us, and I'll see you again soon.